Yeah, stop all that.
You're a killjoy if you're nothing else in life.
So I'm over here hitting the shooby doobies. What up, y'all?
I mean, you better find something to sing about around here, else it's gonna be a long day.
Can't have Black History Month without Black History.
You dig?
Season 1 apparel. You know what I'm saying?
That way. Yeah, that way.
That way, yeah, bitch.
Oh, wait till we get the new stuff situated. I've come to learn some new things that it's either gonna make me jump back into an old part of life that I thought I left way behind,
Oh no.
or
Oh no.
yeah,
I had an
yeah.
idea that I sent over to you, Wood, Swab Burgundy. I had an idea I sent over to you, and the design, it's not hard to get this design right, but to see it on black background.
Yeah, it's yeah. It's the pop of seeing an idea come to life in real time. I
but
totally understand.
but not just, it's like sometimes like you can over exceed the expectation, you can underwhelm the
Right.
expectation, and then there's Goldilocks who fits in the third room and it's just right, and this is exactly as I thought it would be, which makes it better than what it should have been.
I
I just
mean,
wonder, I just wonder how well it's going to work. When you know. I'm not going to do all the IYK. No, when you find out, like you mess around, find out,
yeah.
and
Line up your axes.
yeah.
Get your axe together.
Ask me no questions. I tell you no lies.
Your nose is big enough for a head twice your size. Oh my god! Shout out to Living Color for that. Shout out to David Allen Greer,
All
unsung
of
hero.
them. All of them.
All the
Yes.
David Allen Greers, every
No,
last one.
all the In Living Color staff. Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
All right. We have, but we've been doing good with the 30 minutes thing. And
We have.
people,
I think it's revolutionized our show.
I mean, and again, I will preface this. It's not going to be every show, but it's going to
I
be
don't
a
know.
regular. Huh?
If the people start speaking, it has to be like something special on our part to exceed the 30-minute limit.
Oh,
Because
that's exactly where I'm going with that. I'm already
okay,
knowing that there are going to be things and events that happen that's going to lead to us to having a longer than 30-minute show. It's quite all right. But just know the 30-minute show is a staple. And
we really do. We want to hear from the pencil pushers. Like, are you digging, you vibing with the new 30-minute format, or you like the extended format better? Should we do both? Should we just lean the one towards the other?
shouts out to my gym rat of a son, JBL, aka
Hey,
Next2. Soon,
gang,
soon to be college graduate, soon to be Texan as well, because Texas.
Texas.
Um,
That's a shirt that needs to be. Yeah, we need to put that on a hoodie.
that man, he as a gym rat, he used to live by our
Oh,
normal length episodes.
I already know what he's finna
And
say.
he absolutely abhors the 30 minutes,
Yeah,
but he loves the format. So
he
if you
probably
had
loves the way the pacing of the show, but he's like, nah, I'm in here doing marathon work. I need a 2 hour episode.
well,
I get it.
if the show is too short, then you need to double your workout time or your workout output. So
Hey,
you
look,
got a 1 hour
chill.
workout, do it in 30 minutes, bro.
No, 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 no,
Just
no,
make
no.
sure that when you urinate in a cup that it comes back clean. Because I ain't trying to have no homeless children.
You trying to get the man? You trying to get the man to do supersets on circuit training? Like, what are you doing?
Extreme. You got to shock this.
Nah.
You got to shock the system.
Yeah,
So
that's how you miss WrestleMania. That right there.
so is this how the ACL pandemic has been started? So if you have opinions and you have ideas like JBL does, hit us up. Show at brokenpencilbc.com, brokenpencilbc@gmail.com. That's at brokenpencilbc on all things social, at brokenpencilbc on what?
Everything.
Everything. Everything. That's
Everything.
why I was play a game.
Run it.
Hey, hey, you know who ain't gonna win. You know who ain't gonna win. You know who ain't gonna win. You say that bitch again. I know who ain't gonna win. You know who ain't gonna win. You know who ain't gonna win. We say that bitch again. One, two, three. Get your said I won. 1, 2, 3. Get the gone. 1, 2, 3. Get your said I won. 1, 2, 3. Get the gone.
I've missed those edits the last couple times, but we back.
You've got to be more careful than you've been with what you're doing.
But it's already edited. We're just making it more PG. More like squeaky clean PG.
If you say so, but you're walking on a thin edge.
All right. 30 minutes on the clock, please. Give me 1 second.
Bing bong.
Time starts now. All right. Elimination Chamber, Perth, Australia. The Land Down Under. On
I'm
Saturday.
not gonna sing the words of that song either.
Stop it. But Saturday, February 24th. Yeah, my lord.
Yeah, my lord.
Say yeah, my lord.
Yeah, my lord.
2020 4 for 4.
Would you like fries with that, sir?
I had fries today. Yes.
Dipping sauce for your nuggets. Pause.
Because I had Mediterranean, I'm dipping them in tzatziki.
Yeah, I can co-sign that. Yeah.
Let the church say.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir. And today is Friday, February 23rd. Yeah, my lord.
Yeah, my lord.
I say yeah, my lord.
Yeah, my lord.
20 and 20, 4 for 4.
Would you like fries with that, sir?
I already had fries with that.
Care to upsize your combo?
No, but I do want more dipping sauce. Hummus this time. Keeping it Mediterranean. Tzatziki on the left, hummus on the right. Do you hear what I'm talking about? Holla if you hear me.
Hummus.
Let the church say.
Hey, man.
There we go. All right. Perth, Australia. It looks like the pre-show starts, or the Peacock kickoff starts at 4:30 a.m. Eastern time. Set your alarm clocks, people, or just wake up and watch it whenever you feel like it. I had planned on being up to watch it in real time and even have be involved with members of the beloved IWC. Wink. But unfortunately, due to a personal prior engagement, that won't happen. But I will be watching it later on Saturday. That won't stop you from doing it. I implore you to watch it in real time, and don't be an adult the rest of the day and get you some sleep like normal people would after waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to watch some wrestling. That said,
right,
we have on our card right now 4 matches.
We're going with black and gold format.
Aha. And I actually, what are we going for? Because there's a, I think there's a 5th match too.
Well, there's
there it is. Okay,
two chamber matches.
No, yeah, there I see it. So let's kick it off like this, because I'm sure this will probably be the first. Well, actually, this is gonna be probably be a chamber match first. So let's kick it off with the women's chamber match first. Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair versus Liv Morgan versus Tiffany Stratton versus Naomi versus Raquel Rodriguez. Suave. Who ain't gonna win? And the winner gets a women's world championship match at WrestleMania XL. Who ain't going to WrestleMania XL in this match?
Anybody not named Bianca Belair?
I like to say that's safe to say.
I'm picking against my own WrestleMania booking, but I'm looking at which is the more compelling, entertaining, and or alluring match. Is it Becky versus Rhea, which seems really manufactured, or is it Bianca versus Rhea, which seems more like real time. You're gonna get both of them in what's seemingly their early prime.
I think, and when I'm looking at this, Raquel's been gone. There's absolutely no reason for her to come back and be skyrocketed to the top of the card.
Ain't nobody trying to hit it.
Naomi not only was gone, but she was a champion while she was gone. She's only been without a world title for less than 2 months.
I'm going to take the same approach with Naomi that I took with Cody Rhodes last year. I felt like Cody Rhodes was shoehorned into that contender spot because he missed the previous 9 months with injury. So, and before that injury, while he had been dog walking Seth Rollins, there had not been enough equity built up to warrant him coming back into that slot. 39 was really meant for The Rock. Whatever happened to where it didn't come to fruition last year just is what it is. So now
it's like we here now.
Yeah, we here now. He's forced into a position where it's either now or never. I still say it's just as good in August, but from what we've seen from the internet wrestling community, it's their money and they need it now.
It's another yes movement. It's basically what we're watching.
Right. I think we need an opportunity to let this new version of Naomi breathe. Let her put some stats up, put some matches together, show the improvement on a consistent basis to this new, larger, wider scope audience. And then come SummerSlam, Survivor Series, you can start exploring those. You can start exploring those possibilities because, hey, WrestleMania season happens every year.
Tiffany Stratton.
Not enough skin on the wall.
Not enough skin on the wall, number one. Great phrasing, because that's exactly the phrasing I was going to use. Number two, as an athlete, very realistic. As a women's wrestler, you're a diva.
Yikes.
And divas don't mix well with women's wrestlers. Now, she can break out of that shell if she chose to. But she's playing far more to the diva than she is to professional wrestler, even though she has glimpses of greatness in her athletic prowess. I digress. Not today. Liv Morgan.
I mean, she's over. She's over. You can say that for her.
She's over. She's a former champion, and she's been missed. However, she's got some checkering going on from the last few months.
It's just I don't think it's believable that she would walk into WrestleMania with an opportunity to win. I don't expect Rhea Ripley to lose at WrestleMania, but I at least expect the match that they put her in to have some suspension of disbelief. Like if she wrestles Becky, then you kind of have an idea that maybe if the booking goes a certain way, Rhea might lose. I wouldn't bet on it, but at least it's there. Same with Bianca.
So that you mentioned that, your suspension of disbelief comes with Bianca. Becky can make you believe, but there's no suspension there. Bianca can provide the suspension simply because of how powerful she is.
This is true. And then it has a very similar feel to Rhea Charlotte from WrestleMania 39. It has the potential to be a show stealer. So again, are we putting our best talent together in the ring for the high point of our season? This is their Super Bowl. So you're trying to put best on best. Even though I have already previously said, okay, we finna get to this money with Bianca and Jade Cargill. Again, you don't have to rush that either because you could main event SummerSlam with something like that.
Great takeaway, but do you miss out on the bag? And
the bag is already there.
My money says, yeah, I agree. The bag is already there for at least one night. 2 if you play it right. But something tells me, sure, I'm with you. I believe anybody not named Bianca Belair is not going to win. But something tells me that they're going to put Methy Lynch up against the winner of Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax.
You have got to stop this.
I'm sorry. Did I say that? I'm
you
sorry.
have got to stop this.
Allegedly.
This has got to come to an end right now. You cannot go any further with this narrative than you have gone just now.
I'm being admonished by my tag team partner on national television, international TV. It's just
worldwide.
The worldwide leader. Like,
stop this.
Whatever, I'm not accusing or alleging.
Whatever is giving you this energy, I want you to cut it from your diet post haste. This is unnecessary and uncalled for.
Water. I haven't had a drink.
Well, pull up because you are in need.
Wait till Greensboro. Gonna happen. All right.
Airplane bottles in the parking lot, you say?
Oh, how many is the question?
That's terrible. That is just terrible.
I do plan on, and this is going to be said on the next episode as well. I do plan on parking the vehicle at the Greensboro Coliseum early, so that way we can go to the Arts District and partake of some libations and some eateries before we go and turn DF up inside the Coliseum.
I'm gonna have to check the weather for the area for that weekend, but I'm 100% certain that this is going to be.
To quote the late great Biz Markie.
Nope, don't do it.
It's spring again. Everybody knows it's spring again.
You do realize I am born, bred, and currently a resident of Texas. Spring means nothing to me. It's 14 different. I get 14 different temperatures this week.
Yeah, we can expect something in the neighborhood of like 70 degrees for Greensboro.
Is this a humid 70? A crisp 70? It's a windy?
In Greensboro, it'll be a crisp 70.
Okay, like Nike wind runner jacket weather.
Wind runner jacket would be ideal.
Okay, I got you.
All right. So the winner of that match, of the Women's Elimination Chamber match, takes on the winner of the Women's World Title match. This should be the main event for this reason only. First time ever in Australia, 2 Australian-born women going for the WWE Women's World Championship. And honestly, it may be the first time it's ever happened for a Women's World Championship, period. Your champion, Rhea Ripley, Mommy, aka Nia Jax. Oh, sorry, versus Nia Jax.
On the cool, is there a scenario where this does close the show?
It's already there. I just gave it to you. But the hard part is...
Well, let me rephrase that question. Is there an opportunity that the people in charge would pull the trigger on that?
Only if you can squeeze in another match or two. And the reason why I say that is to have a match or an elimination chamber, a match, another elimination chamber, and then another match. That's a hard pill to swallow if that's your entire card. I can't see them having 2 elimination chamber matches separated by at maximum 20 minutes worth of action.
It's a 3-hour PLE, and you have what, 5 matches total?
4.
You know the chamber matches go in upwards of 45 minutes each.
I think last year they were 30.
Then add the entrances. And okay, look, if you look at last year's card, they had more matches. You know how? Just look at the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble is your perfect metric on how to see how that can be handled. The match, 30 to 45 minutes of actual in-ring time, 10, 15 minutes worth of entrances. So call it an hour for both. And then you got 2 other matches to figure out.
The women's chamber match last year lasted 19 and a half. The men's chamber match lasted 31 and a half.
Okay, so I'll go on record and I'll say you get 25 minimum out of the women's match and you'll get 45 out of the men's.
You got to figure out something because you only had 5 matches last year. And the shortest match was 5 minutes long.
I mean, One thing I don't have an issue about is trusting Uncle Trips with timing a show.
Not just timing a show, but timing a show with a short card.
Oh wait, then you have a segment on this PLE that's gonna play itself out because Cody and Seth have an interview segment on the Waller effect.
Yeah, yeah. That there's your 5+ minutes there.
They're hamming it up. It's probably gonna be like 10 to 12. With 15 if you get bloodline action.
Huh. I wonder what's the chances. He's definitely going to be there.
It's Perth.
He's definitely going to be there.
It's their birth in Perth.
So it begs the question here: who ain't gonna win, Rhea Ripley or Nia Jax?
I mean, I'm happy for the resurgence and the new commitment to booking Nia Jax in a prominent position. This ain't what this fuck.
This ain't that.
This ain't that. Now, what I could very well see is a triple threat at WrestleMania where you have Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, and Rhea Ripley. I could very much see that. But yeah, this ain't that. This ain't time for that. Unfortunately, it just ain't time for that. Your day in the sun will come.
It's coming.
Just not now.
It's not Saturday, just not in Australia.
Yeah, no.
All right. For the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championship, your champions, Finn Balor and Damian Priest, the Judgment Day taking on Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, now known as the New Catch Republic. Suave, who ain't gonna win?
I like the name. Unfortunately, they're not gonna win. It's too soon.
The dysfunction of Damian Priest and Finn Balor
has been on again, off again, like R-Truth being in Judgment Day and out of it.
Like, it's who was it? This Triple H and Stone Cold was a disgruntled tag team. Shawn Michaels and John Cena, disgruntled tag team.
Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold Steve Austin were definitely a disgruntled tag team.
Yeah.
Two-man power trip just never got an opportunity to be what it was supposed to be. His trips got hurt.
I'm going back and thinking about disgruntled tag teams. I mean, even like on a more comical tip, right now in NXT, your NXT tag team champions, Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker, like disgruntled tag team, just completely dysfunctional. But every one of those teams, for whatever it was worth, made it work.
Rock and Sock Connection.
Oh man.
Austin and Mankind. Austin may have been in more makeshift tag teams than anybody I can really remember.
And I dare say he probably won more WWE tag team championships than he had won actual WWE championships. That's a Googleable stat right there.
It is. It is.
Let's take a look, shall we? While we have a few more minutes left on this clock here, let's see. As we go to our regular Google machine, and let's see what we have here: championships.
As we proceed,
tag team. Oh, I just saw something made me think about what I texted you about that whole the movie we got to talk about in the next episode. WWF Tag Team Championships 4 times. Okay, 6-time WWF champion. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So yeah, Shawn Michaels, Dude Love, Triple H, Undertaker. All people that he won tag team gold with in WWF, WWE.
See?
And of course, we won't even talk about the tag team championships he held with Brian Pillman. Two of them.
See?
All right. And then fast forward here. Let's see. So we already know Nia Jax ain't going. Ain't gonna win. That's just not happening.
No point in even messing around with it.
And then the final match, the men's elimination chamber match for a world for participation trophy match at WrestleMania XL. You
Everybody
have
chill.
Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul, who is currently your U.S. champion. Suave. I broke down the women. Break down these men. Pause.
All right. Who are these participants again?
Let's start with Drew McIntyre.
Drewski. Complete resurgence in his character. Haters Ball Drew. Nasty Work World Tour. I mean, he makes
AKA Silky Johnston.
Silky Johnston. What can I say about that coat that hasn't already been said about Afghanistan? It looks bombed out and depleted. So there's that. He has as much of a case to be across the ring from Kung Fu Panda as anybody else. He has a story to finish. So
we ain't getting that song today, but yeah.
Right. So who next
Random Keith.
You can never go wrong with Randall Keith. I just think they have something else in mind for him this year. I think he may play I'm not sure what type of role he plays this year, which is it's kind of intriguing because you have, like we say, this is as top loaded a main event level talent roster as we've seen in years. So there's so many different options, but everybody can go.
Side mission. Does Randy, and if so, when does Randy get number 14? Or is he at 14? Does he need to get to 15?
I think he's at 14.
Because that was with Drew. That was the back and forth with Drew, right?
Yeah. Yes. To me, when I look at it and I think about it, I feel like he's earmarked for some type of program with Cody once Cody becomes champion. The problem with that is the earlier in Cody's reign that this program happens, the less likely you are to see Randy get another title reign out of it.
That's unfortunate.
It is. It's just, but while we've discussed this numerous times, and I am 10 toes planted in my argument that Cody completely understands that his money as a babyface regarding the World Heavyweight Championship, Universal Championship, and all reasonable facsimiles thereof, his money is in the chase.
Always has been, always will be.
Because Cody understands old school wrestling booking. So I personally expect to see whenever he does win and finish his story, he'll get cashed in on immediately.
And if you need a reference point for what Suave was talking about, compare Kerry Von Erich's NWA World Title run to Cody Rhodes' NWA World Title run. Didn't last that long, but it was sentimental, and that was pretty much about it. Randy Orton, 14 championships in WWE in terms of like the big title. Next one, Bobby Lashley. You talk about Buck Nasty. Right now, oof.
He's just not getting enough shine right now. Bobby Lashley is always a good choice. I don't care what it's for. Whatever the question is, Bobby Lashley is a good answer.
This Bobby Lashley is, I don't know if I like this Bobby Lashley better than Hurt Business Bobby Lashley, but they might be 1A and 1B. And even Bobby Lashley, ECW, WE Bobby Lashley, that Bobby Lashley is pretty close to these, right? Has he changed at all? He looks exactly the same as he did 20 years ago.
He got better hands than he did 20 years
He
ago.
does have better hands. That's what happens when you have a near perfect MMA fighting history.
And he was already a world class wrestler. This is a army champion, collegiate champion as well.
Yep, yep.
So I mean, he's as safe of an option as anybody to do anything.
Let's see here. What's 2 plus 3 carry the 1?
Hurt business.
Lashley.
Same thing. Same. Carry the 1.
All
Carry
right.
the
1. L.A. Knight.
Yeah. Super over. It's not your time, my guy.
You got a lot of years behind you. You don't have as many in front of you as you have behind you.
But the ones in front of you are going to be good.
You're still working very safe, and that's going to extend your career, my guy.
If we were in some sort of a crisis and we needed to pivot, like if Seth was really going to be out of action and you needed to find a new situation for the World Heavyweight Championship, I could believe the LA Knight would be right in the middle of that. At this point, nah.
I want to see more dummy and less because it's now that Rock is back, it looks way too similar. And even Rocky now ain't the Rocky that we knew.
And see, there's that thing that people who were pro LA Knight 6 months ago, and those who were pushing back and saying not so fast, my friend, and using the cosplay element to kind of temper the responses, you got pushback saying, oh, you're just hating or da-da-da-da-da. Look, now you have the original and the remix playing at the same time. It's like it's like hearing the original beat and then the YouTube reproduction and then playing them right next to each other.
Boy, I had to do that a couple nights ago. That's a nasty wormhole to go down.
Nasty work. That is nasty work. It's like, yeah, if you're doing a mixtape real quick, you don't really care. This one is gonna make it. It's gonna make it through the radar. You're not gonna get flagged for this one. But it's not the same.
This one, I'm gonna say it. If you know, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Now, 100%. Unless something else happens, you might want to pencil in LA Knight for 2025. I feel like he's in he's top five for me to possibly win the Royal Rumble, challenge for the World Championship. Got to see what happens with CM Punk and see if anybody else decides to break through the glass ceiling. But I feel like LA Knight for 2024 and WrestleMania 40, he is on a collision course with Logan Paul, and we're probably going to start that road here in Perth.
And that actually gets LA Knight a championship match at WrestleMania, and finally he gets a belt in WWE.
Gets him more mainstream credibility as well, because you're on a ticking time clock.
Yep, and I really think he should take like a month off and come back with a new finisher. I don't like that blunt force trauma at all. He has so much more to offer, I think, than just that. But because his moveset's ridiculous. Every once in a while he'll go on like an AJ Styles kind of tangent and just pull one out of the air that you haven't seen since TNA. You know, or wrestling from Hollywood if you go back that far with him.
I may partially agree with you. In this particular instance, I would rather him do that starting the night after WrestleMania, because you're going to be in a match with Logan Paul. Don't get so caught up in trying to steal the show that you start pulling out moves that you haven't done on WWE television. Logan
Paul, speaking of, what's up with him?
I mean, you know what's up with that guy. He keeps eyes on the title. It's not like he's defending it on a regular basis.
He's a walking bag. Like him or hate him, he's a walking bag.
Yeah, he is born for this. He is built and bred for this. He fits into the world of professional wrestling perfectly.
To the letter.
especially as a heel, when he really, really starts leaning into the heel aspect of it, he's going to be marquee. He's going to be box office because people will pay money to hopefully see him get beat up.
Which will be him in Philadelphia. Kevin Owens.
Thanks for covering, Kevin.
Appreciate it. I don't know. I don't know what it is for you, but this is definitely not.
I mean, Kevin's here for the shenanigans. So if something silly or crazy is gonna get done in the chamber, Kevin Owens will be a part of it.
30 seconds. Who ain't gonna win?
Anybody not named Drew.
Wow.
I think Drew joins
that's the only story because I guess it gets Kung Fu Panda. So yeah, I'm with you. Anybody not named Drew McIntyre. And my second pick is anybody not named Bobby Lashley. Why? Why not?
Because Bobby Lashley's a good answer no matter what.
He's a good answer no matter what. Show at brokenpistolbc.com, brokenpistolbc@gmail.com, at brokenpistolbc on all things social. That's at brokenpistolbc on what?
Everything.
Suave, take him to the house because we didn't do it last week.
Pencil pushers, like, rate, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell that friend to tell a friend, and then tell that friend again. Heads up, pencils down.
And that's time. Look at that. Woo! Boy, buddy, don't play Nintendo, don't play me.